Dr. Alien.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first episode for 2021. I am one of your lovely hosts, Super Marcey, and with me, as always, for the Tubi Tuesdays podcast is the one and only, the terrible Australian, Bede Jermyn. Hello, Bede.
Hello, Marcy. How are you?
Doing all right. It's just freaking hot here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the same city as you, and before we even started recording just now, I made sure to put my aircon on full blast.
Yes.
Because it is, well, that's the thing though, because the weather in Melbourne has been weird the last few weeks. It hasn't been that hot. It's actually been quite nice, but now, out of all the days, it's just like, yeah, let's just make it like a really, really hot day.
Yeah, it's ridiculously hot, and we've had a pretty cool summer, so it's very just just hits you and it's like, ugh. But anyway, and of course we are joined by our other co-host, that son of a Batch. Hello, Batch.
What is this hot December that you guys speak of? I look outside and it's a wasteland of winter here in Canada.
I wish it was a wasteland of winter here in Melbourne, but then again, at least half the year it feels like it's winter, or more the year, I should say. 9 months of the year, maybe.
Yeah, we only get maybe like 5 days that are actually hot in Melbourne.
I got to feel we could do a whole podcast just on that, the difference between Australian winter and Canadian winter.
I would so jump into a pile of snow right now to cool down.
Exactly. Me too.
I could barely even smoke a joint on my balcony because we got so much snow last week.
Oh, wow.
But good day, and good to see both of you guys. It's been a while, all three of us here on this show.
Yes.
Indeed. Like, it's either one of us couldn't make it to the show for personal reasons and whatnot, but it's actually fun that we're all back together. And
yes.
It's the very first episode for Tubi Tuesdays of the year, too.
Yes, we are all back for Tubi Tuesdays with a movie that we were meant to do ages ago, but then it didn't happen. But I apologize for my absence on the podcast. The last, month or so, I've either been unwell or extremely busy. And not COVID unwell, just my normal fucking health unwell. So, is what it is.
I do like to say that Tubi Tuesday, the number one podcast that recaps Tubi movies, hosted by two Australians and a Canadian.
Yes.
Exactly. And we're the number one and original Tubi Tuesday, Tubi-related podcast out there, to say
yes,
as well.
We were the first, and we are therefore the greatest.
Exactly.
So, just saying. With all that out of the way, again, Happy New Year's to everybody. 2021 already feels like it's been 5 years, but it is what it is.
Exactly.
Batch is dealing with lockdown. We are now out of lockdown, so the world just goes crazy. But we'll see how things go.
I like to say I've done the free week trial of 2021, and I'm not interested to sign up.
Yeah. I feel you because, for us at least, 2020 ended with, we had 2 months in Victoria without any COVID, no community transmission, and then, I think it was the day before New Year's or New Year's Day, I think it was the day before, it's 3 people have tested positive, and then New Year's Eve, it's we're going to have to limit some things, blah, blah, blah. It's oh my God, just of course, that's how the year ends.
Although, to be fair, it wasn't Victoria's fault, it was bloody Sydney, as per usual.
Yes.
Let alone the months of the year that your country was just on fire.
Yeah.
I know, right?
The year started on fire. God.
And to me, the whole bushfires feels like it was 5 years ago. That's how long of a year it has been.
It's really insane. And, I remember putting in, a story for the bushfires book to raise money for the bushfires and everything, and that feels like it was 10 years ago already. Wow.
I know.
It's insane.
But at least we can all take a breath and be thankful that none of us have to deal with that bullshit in the United States right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've sat back and watched it. I was there in disbelief. I'm like, what the actual fuck?
As the cosplayers provided a distraction for Nicolas Cage to steal the Constitution of the United States.
Yes, he did.
Damn straight it was. That was my plan the entire time.
Yes.
That's my favorite meme to come out of last week.
Exactly.
That was the one thing we were all thinking, and then someone made the meme, and I'm like, oh, glory. That's what we needed.
But unfortunately, we're not talking about Nicolas Cage on this week's show. How's that for a segue?
Yeah. Yeah, so my pick, because it is my pick, and I've been away for way too long, this was one we were meant to do very early on, but obviously scheduling conflicts as it is because, you know, we're in different parts of the world, blah, blah, blah. Yes, so I picked a movie called Dr. Alien.
Dr. Alien.
It is as weird as it fucking sounds.
And there's a bit of trivia I can't wait to bring up during this movie that literally blew my mind about it. So
yes, Bede's favorite fact.
I have not seen this film, so
brace yourselves.
Well, after the last couple movies that Bede and I have done, you fuckers are gonna pay when it's my turn again.
I can't wait.
Actually, before we get started, I just want to say, because, like, do you guys want to know what our most downloaded episode of Tubi Tuesdays was from last year, based on the stats from supermarcey.com and not anywhere else?
Yes.
Another wolf cop. Which actually kind of surprises me, but given that that movie does have a cult following, it doesn't surprise me at all.
That's amazing.
Indeed. It was just so popular. I think it's actually the top 10 most downloaded overall podcasts of last year.
That's why they call me the professor.
Exactly.
Professor Batch. Okay.
I guess for our listeners who have never listened to our show before, if you want me to do yes. All you need to do is, the movie that we're going to be watching is on Tubi, so it's on both the Australian and Canadian versions of Tubi, so you'll be able to find it.
It's probably on, like, everyone's versions of Tubi, so...
Yeah, that is true. Like, it's probably on all of them.
Yeah.
And, so we'll be playing the movie from the very start, and now, unlike our usual commentaries where we can just play the movie and just watch it as we go and be in sync, Tubi since Tubi is a free streaming service, they do play ads at certain points during the movie. So when an ad does pop up, we'll pretty much let you, our audience, know that to pause the movie as the ads start. And then once the ads are finished, we'll tell you that the movie is back on, and then you can restart watching the movie. But I think from what I remember, the Aussie version didn't have ads. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know if there'll be ads on your version, Batch, but if they do, at least we know that they're just coming from one version and not the other, and not making our episodes as much of a train wreck as they usually are.
We'll see.
It wouldn't be an episode of Tubi Tuesday without the show becoming a clusterfuck when we all yell "car" when there's an ad.
Yes.
It's going to be so much fun. All right, so I'll just give a little bit of detail on this movie. So it's Dr. Alien. It's from 1989. It's rated R. It is a comedy sci-fi movie. The most basic plot synopsis from IMDb. A sexy substitute teacher replaces a teacher who was killed by a UFO encounter, but her research on a nerdy student is now making him a lady magnet.
That sounds like my life story. Is this movie about me? I need to find out.
It might be. Oh, gosh. All right. Bede.
Let's do this.
Count us down, and we'll press play.
Alrighty. Counting us down and we'll play the movie when I say go.
Yep.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
And we're off. And straight away, there's a skeleton.
Because when I think of Dr. Alien, I think of skeletons.
The spooky skeletons.
Spooky.
Not the Billy Jacoby.
From the famous Jacoby.
Jacoby?
Yeah, I'm just thinking it's Jacoby, Jamiroquai, I don't know.
Jamiroquai. That's weirdly enough a name we've been hearing a bit too much lately because of the other day.
I know. But to be fair, I actually remembered a while...
To be fair.
Troy Donahue. But a while back, it was like somebody actually mixed up my last name for Jamiroquai once.
That's hilarious.
And I still haven't ever forgotten it because it was fucking funny as.